He says, God says, I want to make you the head. Yet you don't believe that. Because if you believe that, you begin to do what this word tells you to do. I don't know how it works. But I don't think being the tail end is a successful end. Can you imagine you being a hippopotamus's tail? You know a hippopotamus tail? It's a little flat thing like this. And it stands here. And just do a little study on an hippopotamus, and you'll find that his tail is always in the doo-doo. He's always in the doo-doo. Too many Christians live in that end, when God says you need to live on this end. And we ask ourselves why. He says, Jesus said this, give, and it shall be given to you, good measure. Pressed down and shaken together and running over. New Testament, Jesus teaching it. It tells the people of God. He said, you need to learn the secret. If God becomes your provider, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing. I've been challenged this week. All my family are on me. And they're saying to me, Dad, you need to kick Rachel out to your house. You need to give her a marching orders. And so, why do you want me to give her a marching orders? I said, Dad, she has it too easy. She has it so easy, Dad. She has our food provided for her. She pays no bills. She's just got a new car, Dad, better than our car, Dad. And I said, what is this? If God blesses me, and she's still in my home, why shouldn't I bless her? Amen? If you lived in my home, I blessed you. But you decided to get married and build your own home. You never reach back and say, Dad, can you help me? And I don't mind that you don't do that. But don't be jealous at Rachel getting the blessing that... Didn't God say that when you sit at the table, even the dogs... Oh, come on, church. I don't know about you, but me, I will. Do you know something? If you live in a poor family and you're a dog, what do you eat? You eat scraps. You go to Africa and you see a poor dog in a poor family. He gets fed. But you know what he eats? Scraps. You go to a rich man's house and you're a poodle. You have a gold plate and you don't eat dog food. You eat steak. You think I'm kidding? Just go up to the park or go down to the park and you'll see these. One young woman this week told me, man, I don't want no man. I'll go and get myself a dog. He's more loyal. And I can trust him. And I can spoil him. This is what she told me. I'm looking at her. I said, no. That's not all men. There's some like that, but not all men. Right? The dog have a coat. Socks. No, I'm telling you the truth. Dog. My auntie's dog had necklace with diamonds in it. I have a friend. Oh, my time's up. I have a friend. He would go home. The wife would say to him, your food is in the microwave. He'd go there, put 2 potatoes and some meat. And then he'd look across. He said, guy, as God is my witness, I won't kill the dog. The dog have steak and me have bacon. God is my witness. You people, I can't force you to honor God with your resources. I can't. If I could come to you and say, stop looking in your wallet and picking out the little one that you can give. But instead of looking in the wallet and picking out the little one, you say to God, God, I'm going to honor you this morning. Boom, boom. and watch God bring it. And the first time God gives it to you back, pressed down and rolling over, the next week you come. Yeah, next week you come, you're not going to open your wallet. Yeah, you're going to go to the bank and you're going, I want to bless God a bit more, because God is a keeper of his word and you don't believe him. And if you believe God is a keeper of his word, boom. Why? Because you know God can do it. But because we are unbelieving believers, we don't trust him with our health, we don't trust him with our family, we don't trust him. And because we don't trust him, we don't benefit. And because we don't benefit, we don't run. Here's what he says. Give, and it shall be given back to you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together and running over, and it shall give into your bosom. For the same measure that you use. When you're pouring out to somebody else, you know the measure? My granddad, story of my granddad, he got a bottle of honey one day, and he's walking through the village. And in the West Indian culture, they'll go something like, beg your little thing. Yeah? So he's walking down the village, and his first person says, Brother Miller, I beg you a little honey here. So he holds his hands like this, and my granddad pours some honey in his hands, and off he goes. It goes a bit further, and somebody else said, Brother Miller, is that sweet honey? Beg you a bit of honey. After the fifth person, my granddad is so mad. This person comes to him and says, beg you a little bit of honey. He starts pouring. He said, stop, Brother Miller. And pour. And then he says, you know what? Have the bottle. And he walked away. God will open the windows of heaven over us, but he will never, ever walk away from us. He will never stop supplying to us when we find the keys of the kingdom. He's the one that answers prayer. He's the one that opens door. And he's the one that can bless us beyond measure. Jesus said, give and it shall be given back to you. Good, precious down. I cannot force you to believe God. But all I can say to you is, I believe, and therefore I receive. I believe, and therefore I live. And I live because he is the sole provider for my family. If God blesses me, my family get blessed. Yeah? And the argument I was having with my children yesterday, the ones that don't live at home, I said, but you are no longer under my covering. You do whatever you want to do. But when Rachel moves out, things are going to change. But she knows this. I can always reach back and say, Dad, will you help me? Just like I can always reach to God and say, God, will you help me? My God is able to do more than I can ever ask. How about your God? Is he limited? Or is he limited by your faith? Because if you believe, there's nothing you will withhold from him. Amen. God bless you. Go in peace. God bless you for watching this morning. Please watch the next service. It'll be better for you. Yeah, God bless you.